What's up, y'all? This is Rom coming back at you with yet another video. Too many men are out here complaining and not standing up. And let me be clear, when I say standing up, I mean doing something about whatever the situation is. And you know what? I can't promise this won't go into a rant because it's something that pissed me off. It's something that pissed me off. And I'm going to tell you why. If I could have a lot of excuses why I can complain about whatever, just coming up, everything that happened, but I didn't. I just said, okay, this the hand I was dealt. I was given lemons. I'm going to make some lemonade, some lemon meringue pie, some lemon ice cream, whatever. I'm going to work with what I got and just do it. Because too many dudes be complaining and shit, whining like a little bitches. And this shit get on my nerves. It really rubs me the wrong way because my feeling is if I could do something, anybody could do it. I ain't shit. I had to work for everything I had in life. And it's not even just about man gets woman, but just living life, period, and everything. Shit. You know? Ain't no real excuses. I don't care what you handed or something. I don't care what you look like biologically. I don't give a fuck about your motherfucking height, your facial features, your financial position, your race. Fuck all that shit. If as a man, you step the fuck up, you stand up. You get handed something, you figure out a way to overcome it. Ain't no motherfucking excuses. Shit. Because motherfuckers, no matter what you say, because one thing, and y'all probably noticed, I don't have a problem blocking some weak ass motherfuckers. Yeah, I said weak. I mean, hey, I'm in Hartford County. You got a motherfucking problem with it. Shit. Because I'm going to tell you something now. One thing, when I was coming up, there was no excuses for any motherfucking thing. No excuses. Like even got these lies guys say, well, I came up with a single mother and everything. Well, my mother was single too. You know what I did? I reached one, she had some she had a couple boyfriends that learned some shit from. One was a serious street soldier. Like a heterosexual Omar. Like from The Wire. Street soldier. Motherfucker stayed out his way. Learned a lot from him. Then I had uncles, cousins, and grandfather, a step-grandfather I learned something from, and a grandfather I learned something from. And my uncle, may he rest in peace, man. He was a real life Alonzo Harrison shit, man. He looked like Billy D. He was just like Alonzo from Training Day. I learned something from all of them. Ain't no excuse. I tell people I had more fight, even for the men outside my family. Shoot. One was like Cliff Huxtable, the other one was like Ghost from Power. Learned something from all of them, so they couldn't use that as an excuse. But motherfuckers tried to. You know, or they tried to talk about their biology and shit. Like, oh, I'm short. Man, shut the fuck up. There's some motherfuckers out here short kicking ass. I'm just coming from the gym. Dude in there about 5'4". He might even be about 5'3". He in there with his woman, she about 5'2", and they just chilling. And motherfuckers that say something, well, those are exceptions. Man, stop bitching, he doing something. It's an exception that motherfuckers are billionaires. Is that stopping you from trying to make some money? Can't stand that motherfucking weakness, man. It's too much motherfucking weakness. I don't have any tolerance for it. Motherfuckers be typing some little weak ass shit on my comments and shit. I have no problems blocking them. I have no problems blocking them. I don't give a fuck. And I have no problems. It was somebody on IG hit me up with some dumbass question and shit. And I actually said, dude, why don't you think about it? They ain't got mad when I said that. Dude, you being rude. I told that bitch motherfucker, I said, look, this how men talk to men. Motherfuckers, that's one thing that they, you know, even with the, you know what, I was about to say there's a problem too many of these youngins are coddled, but then you got some other ones in the same motherfucking environment, they ain't making no motherfucking excuses. Shit. Everybody got some men complaining about the women. Oh, these 304s, these modern women. Well, women can't do anything a man don't allow her to do. And if they reject you, okay, that woman rejects you. Find your motherfucking tribe. And if you feel like all these women reject you, then look in the motherfucking mirror and do something. Present what you can. No matter what your race is, your height, what your body fat percentage is. You got these bitch ass motherfuckers up there talking about, oh, if you don't look like this, you don't look like this, you don't look like this. But you got some motherfuckers who don't look like it, they fucking. Probably got those dudes mother sucking their motherfucking dicks. Tired of hearing about it. Because I'm going to tell you something now, and this is something men have to realize. Because you got some men complaining, oh, yeah, these women taking over, these women, they doing all that. And you know what? They're only doing it because there's one group of men allowing them to do it. If you don't like it as a man, stand the fuck up and do something about that shit. Look at this non-driving ass motherfucker. Damn. If you don't like something in the world, you don't like something about your situation, you do something about it. What you supposed to do? Just sit on your ass or something? Because I'm going to tell you something in this world now. Nobody give a fuck. Because that's the one thing a lot of motherfuckers, you might find some content creators who might tell you some shit, and yeah, they milking you for money. They'll tell you, oh yeah, these women bitches and shit, yet they got a woman at home. Nobody really give a fuck. Seriously, because I'm going to tell you what, one thing I learned early in life, it really is survival of the fittest wherever you are. And it's just life. Especially some people living in a capitalist economy, capitalist society. That's a dog eat dog in itself. Because these corporations and shit don't give a fuck. You gotta have the strength, the will to get yours. Whatever it is, whatever you want. Whether it's pussy, whether it's money, whatever you want. Whatever lifestyle you want. That's why on Saturdays I'm talking about being sovereign and shit. Ain't no excuses for that shit. But motherfuckers want to sit up and complain. And then, hey, I'm going to tell you something now. People talk about getting women. One thing I've seen women do not like. I don't give a fuck who the woman is. They don't like a man complaining. Women get turned on. They get wet about a man going to do something. That's why some dudes who don't look like what some dudes think a dude gotta look like. The dudes could be whatever. They could be overweight. They could be short. They could be whatever. Certain race. You know, certain background, whatever. And they still get theirs. Because they don't give a fuck. They don't give a flying fuck. I can't stand that shit, man. Motherfuckers always bitching. Like you got some of these motherfuckers bitching about Chad and Tyrone or Pookie and Ray Ray. Fuck every single one of those motherfuckers. If I see someone with a fat ass, I'ma get her. And for some motherfucker, because some motherfucker, one motherfucker say, oh, he's just a polished Pookie. Well, no, I'm an educated Pookie motherfucker. And whoever say that shit, we can take an IQ test. We see which one of us is smarter. We'll see which one of us is smarter. And shit. Because even with that shit, I remember being told all my goddamn life. And shit, oh, these women want, this woman want this, want that. They wouldn't want you. By another bitch ass dude or something. There's some dudes and shit up. Shit. I hollered at their women and shit. Fuck their women. Yeah. Fuck the women they wanted. And then make sure they found out about it. Because this world, I'm gonna tell you something in this world, man. Ultimately in this world is about what you make. The very nature of man is to create his own empire, to create his corner of the world. Ain't no excuses. Because nobody care. They'll just laugh at you. And really, that's how it's always been. Like, even like putting your seed, your genetics in the future. There's been studies that said only 40% of men going to like reproduce. And there's been plenty of people talking about all of that. Like, I don't even think even 50% of men have children or anything. Yeah. But it's always a competition. I was just on the phone with my co-parent about something. My birthday next month. She already talking about what she gonna do. She already planning the shit. She already planning the shit. But you know what? That was a competition for her because she got a big old round ass and shit. There's plenty of motherfuckers wish my 2 sons were their 2 sons. And probably more. It was a competition. I don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers complain about these women out here or complaining, oh, they going for Chad and Tyrone. They going for Pookie and Ray Ray. What the fuck are you scared of them for? If they do, they do. That's because those motherfuckers ruthless about getting theirs. That's the nature of this world. And if you don't like the shit, don't complain. Stay off these motherfucking channels. Go find something else to do. What you gonna do? Ask for some sympathy pussy? That's some bullshit right there. Some pity pussy? Only ones giving those are 304s. Oops, I thought y'all ain't want those. Only ones giving those like women with high counts. Oops, I thought you didn't want them. So stop bitching then or do something about it. And then even going beyond women, man. This world is cruel as a motherfucker. This world is cruel than a motherfucker. As a man, you gotta say, okay, you're gonna create your own destiny. You're gonna create your path. You're gonna find a way. And that, hey, look, and even if it means you gotta do what you gotta do, like for a business, a job, and even on jobs, you gotta stand up. Cause I don't have no problem saying this shit. I've told some people, last job, full-time job I was on, I was about to go to a manager's job for like stepping to me wrong. Cause that's what it mean to be a man. I ain't putting up with no shit, not even for some money. He had to come back to me and apologize because he was incorrect. Shit. Cause I'm tired of, seriously, I'm tired of that shit, man. Tired of that shit, man. Motherfuckers got problems with how the world is and shit, but then motherfuckers don't want to stand up. You gotta do something as a man. I'm in Harford County now, man. When I was living, I had a house over in Edgewood. Shit, there were 2 instances. 2 instances and shit. You know, cool, calm Uncle Rom had to go straight thug. Yeah, I can go there. Because a man, period, need to be able to fight. I don't give a fuck what he did. One time some motherfucker, one of those door-to-door motherfuckers came home, co-parent was like, dude was like testing a doorknob or something. Made her nervous. That motherfucker was still on the street when I got home, man. I tracked the motherfucker down, let him know to his face, don't come on my property again. And I saw him over in the street before. He gave my property a wide berth. And then another motherfucker there was some kids hopping the fence on a regular basis. I caught one of them, motherfucker bigger than me and shit. I went out there nothing on but shorts. No shoes, socks, no shirt on. Told the motherfucker, don't come across there again. I sent him back. And then with a message, I said, hey, let them know in the neighborhood. Don't come across that old motherfucker's yard. And then nothing happened after that. Look, man, hey, look, this world ain't nice. This world don't give a fuck. Yeah, y'all should know that. Yeah, they'll bend over backwards for women. That's just nature. They'll bend over that because that's all right. Because they ain't the physically strongest sex. Men, they don't give a fuck. Yeah, men suffering out here, so it's either we bitch about it or we say, nah, this is what we gonna do. Fuck that shit. And if somebody get mad about it, fuck them. Say, yeah, this is what we gonna do. What the fuck you gonna do about it? You get a critical mass of men who say something, a lot of stuff has changed. Too many bitching about some shit. And y'all probably wondering, what brought this on? Yeah, I don't know. See, I be usually calm when I do these videos and stuff. But, I told you, I've been through too much in life. Been through too much shit. I've had guns in my face before I was 10 years old. Had to duck stick-up kids and shit. Had to duck motherfuckers who snatch motherfuckers off the street. Yeah, when I was 8, man, crossing the street, some old motherfucker grabbed me. I promptly kicked his ass in the balls. You gotta be ruthless out this motherfucker. world don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck you. Hey, they don't give a fuck you don't look like some fashion model. You gotta say you gonna get yours. And even, motherfuckers talking about, well, who get Ray? They taking the women. Well, you gotta be meaner and more ruthless than Pookie and Ray. Who say you can't do that and still have a decent job? Shoot, you got some corporate executives and shit, some attorneys, some professionals, man. They'll have that same fucking energy and shit. Pookie and Ray stay the fuck away from them. Because as a man, shit, you gotta be ready to raise your hands no matter what. No matter what. Yeah, you gotta go that far. Because they don't give a fuck around here. They don't give a fuck. Seriously. As a lot of motherfuckers know, a lot of trolls and shit be on like these different social media and shit. They know they wouldn't say the same shit if they had to look somebody in the face. That's some bitch shit to me. I think don't say anything you wouldn't say to somebody's face. That's why I don't hide behind anything. And people see me in the real world, they say, oh yeah, he really is that way. Hey, shit. But it just gotta stop, man, because motherfuckers, you got motherfuckers bitching about women and shit, thinking the women gonna change. They're not. Not by just trying to ask them. Only way a woman will change is if as a man you change. See, I told that story several times, man. When I was still living in Edgewood, there was a point I had to take the bus to work. And, went there. It was a group of women. Black and white women. More lower class. They be loud talking and all that cursing and stuff at the bus stop. I wouldn't say a fucking word to them. I'd be just sitting there quiet. Indifferent to them. After a while, whenever they saw me coming, they just got quiet. They talking when they started addressing me, very respectful. Because I just gave the vibe off. I ain't playing that shit. More men need to be like that instead of bitching. Instead of me saying, oh, well, these women, they doing this, they doing that. A, don't give a fuck. B, just give the vibe that you ain't playing it. If men want these women, if men as a group want these women to change out here, you gotta change yourself. That's it. Women can't do what they do without the man allowing it. Even these dudes be talking about feminists and stuff. The only reason feminists got any power because of some powerful men who are supported by big men with guns allow them to. The second they say no, boom. This is what's going to happen. Taliban in Afghanistan, anyone? I'm just saying. What the fuck they going to do? And shoot, you don't even have to go that far. Men complaining about women wanting money or women treating them a certain way. That's because you allowed it. You gave the impression she could. And if you that type of man, you catching hell or something, then you need to do some motherfucking work. Or unless you want to live the rest of your life as a coward, as a weak man. I don't even know why a motherfucker would want that shit. And I've heard some motherfuckers say, well, the women will say this. Let them say it. As long as they don't put their hands on you, and if they do what you gotta do. If you just stand up, shit. It's really that simple. It ain't rocket science, motherfucker. Shit. And if it come down to that shit, you want a particular woman, shit, there's an abundance of women on this planet. If that one ain't cooperative, someone is. But she wants a man. She wants a man. Shit, it's better to have a woman's respect than her love. Her love is fickle, because that shit is nothing but lust anyway. They ain't real love any motherfucking way. That shit is just whatever, It's better she respect you. It's better you don't hit it and she respect you than you do hit it, you get to have sex with her, but then she disrespecting you. Let me pop my damn defrosters. And this need to be said, man, because you know what, man, too many motherfuckers out here coddled, man. It's like I said, technically in a single mother home when I was little, but plenty of men to learn from. Everything from good guys to straight up street soldiers, straight up thugs, professionals, all of them. It was a different time then. But actually the men who still like that, they still around. Y'all motherfuckers need to listen. Instead of thinking you know some shit. You don't get mad when somebody call you on some motherfucking shit. You know? And I know, so you get some young mother, well, you old. Yeah, I can still whip your ass. And me being old, that just mean everything that came from me. I was like ruthless. I was more ruthless about it. That's why I've seen some videos, some old motherfuckers beating the shit out of some young motherfuckers. So shit, you gotta look at it like that. Motherfuckers still survived and shit, so fuck it. Like I said, I was ruthless about it. Everything that came for me, I was just more ruthless. I do mean ruthless, utterly ruthless. Because the world is not kind. The world ain't kind. The world got predators. You got people who will take advantage of you, will try to run some game on you, regardless. Let me just pop this real quick. But the thing to do is figure out what it is you need to work on. Some might need to work on their body. Some might need to take a martial art. You might have to, like, shit, get some balls just to, like, if you talking about just getting some pussy, get some balls on you. Don't be afraid to ask that woman out. Because first of all, and that's one lesson I learned from my mother. She said, don't be scared of nothing smaller than you. Most women smaller than me, so what the fuck? Most of y'all taller and bigger than the women, regardless of your height. They shouldn't be able to whip your ass. Most of them, you do get a few who probably can, and even them, there's somebody who will tell them to zip it. Seriously. Because look, and let me make it clear again. The reason I'm even going here, because you know, I don't like that complaining energy. I don't like it at all. And one of the things is, I never forget the time. There was that video I really went off. That's because they had to clean up somebody else's shit. Save his motherfucking daughter. Because he wasn't man enough to do it. There's somebody who passed away too. I've never said rest in peace for him. Because that shit put my life in danger, saving his seed. I should have been there backing him up. I had to take the lead in saving his motherfucking seed. Fuck that shit. Motherfuckers gotta understand that shit. And if you don't, hey, if you don't want to stand up, do what you supposed to do as a man, alright. Don't get mad if that man who does stand out get the pussy you want to get the life you want to get the respect you want to get. If you don't want to do the work, don't expect the results. Fuck that shit. Too many motherfuckers entitled don't want to work for nothing. It's weakness. Utter weakness. Fuck all that shit. So that's the deal, yo. It's a motherfucking deal. Stop complaining. Stand up as men out here. Because if you really look at everything I really talk about, my shit really go beyond getting some pussy. That's just part of it. Everything I talk about is about standing up as a man. Anybody got my book? Standing up as a man. Shit, that's my mission from God, to show men how to stand up as a man. To me, men don't even know it or something. Listening to some women trying to tell them what to do to be a man. What the fuck? I need to listen to an actual man who's actually doing it. You know? Gee, I think about listening to some women trying to tell them what to do. Please. At the end of the day, they can't tell you shit. All they can do is tell you what they like personally. So, that's all I got. I need y'all to think about that shit. And let me be clear on something, man. If for whatever reason you don't like what I said, stay off the channel. Y'all knows I never asked for subs. I never asked for subs. You know? Now I take that back. The only time I did was for my other channels when I was trying to get them monetized, and then once they were monetized, they stopped. But I don't ask for subs on here. I never say sub on here. I never say like. You know, I give y'all some links if y'all want to donate or if y'all want to get some product from me. But y'all knows I don't really ever say that. You know, even when I have my on-demand videos, I just say it's there. I tell you check it out, but I don't beg you. Yeah, my thing is, if you want it, you want it. If you don't like what I'm saying, you ain't feeling, just stay the fuck off the channel. Seriously. I don't have time. I want the wolves. I want the motherfuckers who's going to do something. I want the apex predators. Fuck all that other bullshit. I want the man going to do something. And stuff. We need men out this motherfucker. We want to change this, man. You get a critical mass of men who stand up, shit changes. It's just that simple. If you don't want to roll for it, stay out the fuck off the channel. And don't give me some long comment or something bitching about what's happening in life. You took all that time to write the comment. It'd take me half a second to delete the shit and then block your ass. Because I can't stand weakness. I don't give a fuck. Seriously. This ain't my main source of income. Seriously, we gotta have time. Shit's getting worse out here. Shit is getting worse. Socially, shit just falling apart. It's getting crazy out here. You know? Motherfuckers gotta be ready. If y'all wanna roll with me, y'all wanna make sure shit is right, just roll with me. If you don't, step the fuck away. It's just that simple. Y'all think on this, alright? I'm out.